Okay.
Look it up.
That's not
DOJ
true.
just pulled it. The DOJ just pulled it from their website. DOJ just pulled the study from their website because they're delusional.
That's not true because
They just pulled it. Look it up.
Once you
the
pull
DOJ pulled it from their website.
Once you pull the crazies out of there, it is overwhelmingly left-wing violence.
Google it.
We have had
every single person in the
understand.
audience. Google it right now.
Meghan Kelly obliterates a young, ignorant liberal. This boy is, or rather, will I say this kid, because I think he's very young and ignorant at the same time. He is the epitome or a typical liberal, you know. This video really got me laughing, and this boy was so ignorant that he was so full of himself. Even when the crowd was booing him, he was like, check it up on Google. Google it up. Google it up. And he was so sure and adamant that it was true. You know, the part that actually got me laughing, and I was actually thinking that if he was joking, but later on I discovered that he was dead serious. That unfortunately he was dead serious, and he was just, you know, simply ignorant when he said that that it was the Republicans and the people on the right that commits the majority of the violence and killings in the United States. So this is really funny at the same time, but you can just see what is going on. So Meghan Kelly was having this doing this hosting Turning Point USA in honor of Charlie Kirk, and then she had to, you know, kind of do this debate that what do you call him, Charlie Kirk used to do, you know, talk with people, debate people. And this kid comes up and he was asking her some questions and then trying to debate her. But to me, we call it debate. I don't think it's going to be called debate, because the boy was kind of, you know, he was angry, very angry. That is another characteristics of a liberal, a far left liberal, a Democrat. Secondly, he was ignorant. That is also another characteristics what describes a typical liberal. And this kid went on, you know, saying, even shouting at a point. He had to, I don't know if he was thinking that shouting is going to drive home his point, or trying to change what was not to become, you know. So I was wondering, why was he shouting? But then I remembered that this is how all of them usually do. There was this clip that I watched, what do you call him, Charlie Kirk was debating another young, I don't know if all of them have the same way or pattern of, you know, debate, but I think there are some that debate reasonably, but most of them are doing so ignorantly. And when you are debating without having the knowledge of what you are talking about, it's always, you know, comes out the wrong way to any person that is watching what is going on. So I watched that video where Charlie Kirk was debating a certain boy. He was also a kid from the school. I think he was a student, but he was not debating Charlie Kirk. He was accusing him to be a racist, accusing him to be, telling him that he hated him. At the end of the day, and even throughout this, you know, conversation, or will I say a conversation or a discourse, Charlie Kirk maintained his his calm, and he was very civil to this boy. He was just turning, trying to respond in a very civil way. But this boy kept on shouting at him. At the end of the day, he gave him the middle finger. The boy gave Charlie Kirk the middle finger and left just like that, unceremoniously, and left the microphone. And Charlie Kirk was like, look at one of them, look at it, look at. So the same thing here, Meghan Kelly did a very nice job by trying to bring this guy back to reality and bring him back to the world where he lives in. But unfortunately, the boy, I guess the boy didn't get the memo. He didn't get the information. So because he left the way he left also ignorantly. So I want you to watch this video. After watching, when you come back, we'll wrap it, because I promise that this video is going to be a very short one, but it's going to be short and sweet. Watch how Meghan Kelly obliterates a young, ignorant liberal.
Why you support a president who contributes to the rhetoric that got your friend Charlie killed. We saw his rally recently. He said, "I hate my enemies." Stephen Miller said similar things. How can you support him when he contributed to what got Charlie killed?
Assumes facts, not evidence. What you said is not true.
70% of political violence is committed by Republicans.
Okay.
Look it up.
That's not true
DOJ
either.
just pulled it. The DOJ just pulled it from their website. DOJ just pulled the study from their website because they're delusional.
That's not true, because
They just pulled it. Look it up.
Once you
the
pull
DOJ
the
pulled it from their website.
Once you pull the crazies out of there, it is overwhelmingly left-wing violence.
Google it.
We have had
Every single
No, I
person in the
understand.
audience, Google it right now.
You know, this is how we get here. So first of all, let me take on the first part of the premise of your question, that it was President Trump's rhetoric that led to an assassin killing our friend Charlie Kirk. That's a blatant lie. It's a defamatory blaspheme, and it's inappropriate in this setting.
That's not what I said.
We know. Yes, it is.
No, I said he contributed to the political atmosphere.
Well, then you have no point.
tension.
Then your point is utterly empty.
What
Contributing to the atmosphere.
This
guy was let's just make clear. This guy was motivated by leftist ideology. We know it from the bullet casings. We know it from the Utah governor. We know it from his own mother. Yes, we do. Let's be really clear on that.
Even if that's true, so then you're saying, because, let's say this guy's a leftist, even if that's true, does that make it okay for the sitting president of the United States to incite violence against liberals?
The President of the United States has not accepted violence against liberals. The President of the United States made a joke at the Charlie Kirk Memorial, which was funny and self-deprecating. It was on the heels of Erica Kirk saying she, in an extraordinary moment, forgave her husband's killer. And let me finish. And then President Trump got up and, making a joke, playing off of what Erica said, he said, "We disagree. I need to do better. Erica's going to try to convince me, but I'm in a different place." And that's completely normal for a politician to be thinking about his political fights. And by the way, Trump has every right to loathe his enemies. They tried to put him in jail for the rest of his life. They tried to bankrupt him. They tried to put his family in jail. And they tried to kill him.
Criminal. Jack
Okay,
Smith.
Wait. Okay, now you go.
Thank you for your time.
So, as you may have seen, like I told you, I know that would have even been more sweeter and more, fulfilling to watch how Meghan Kelly intelligently responded to that boy. I think that boy, he believed whatever he was saying. I don't think he knew that what he was saying was wrong. So that's why I called him ignorant. And unfortunately, this is what they get from universities, because I have seen where that I have noticed that the professors are crazy leftists. And now they are indoctrinating these children that come to learn. And I believe that is something that happened to Tyler Robinson, the alleged killer assassin of Charlie Kirk. But that's it. it is what it is. So that's how I'm going to end this video. So I am putting and ending it right now. But before I usually go, I ask my viewers, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe, like and share, and click the notification bell so that anytime I make a new video like this, you'll be one of those to receive it. You're one of those, the first to receive my videos. So please do so, because it helps me and makes Google to push my videos forward. If you do so, clicking and liking, it is very important. So thank you for watching, and God bless you. Bye bye.